Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is my favourite FNAF game. Whether that's due to the controversial yet scary animatronic designs, or the changing gameplay completely, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 holds a special place in my heart, and it terrified me as a kid. But I wonder, does it still hold up today? And is Five Nights at Freddy's 4 still scary 10 years later? If you do enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. It helps out small channels like me greatly. FNAF 4 is similar to the previous FNAF games, having one door to your left and one door to your right. But Freddy and Foxy start in your room and they behave a bit weirdly. Freddy stays in your room and is on your bed, whereas Foxy scurries around the hallways like a madman, and trust me, you do not want that guy in your room, so you're trying everything to keep him out. But that gameplay is not what makes Five Nights at Freddy's 4 so scary. Every other FNAF game has creepy animatronics trying to enter your room. The thing which makes Five Nights at Freddy's 4 scary is the audio. Instead of having shiny red buttons to keep the animatronics at bay, you literally have to walk up to the door and listen to the animatronic breathe down your neck to determine whether you're going to live or not. This makes the jump scares so much scarier as well, because you're not anticipating them to come at all. If you shine your flashlight down the hallway, you think you're going to live. And the ambience, there's almost no noise, which is occasionally cut out by a dog barking or the grandfather clock chiming to show any sort of sign of life. This carries on into the lore mini games as well. The ambience is so eerie. You've got Fredbear giggling and laughing in your ear, and the whole ruffling noise, it's so unsettling. And don't even get me started on the main menu music. We can't carry on without talking about Mr. Stomach Man himself. His whole design carrying on the theme of those ultra sharp teeth and his little cute hat. And the way he's introduced into the game as well, in a blind panic on night 5, completely changing up the gameplay, causing so much confusion and many failed attempts. And don't even get me started on his variation, Nightmare, who appears even later in the game in a secret night 8, and he makes the timings even more difficult. I mean, don't even get me started on variations in this game as a whole, but it does bring me on to my next point, the DLC. The original release of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was meant to be Halloween 2015, but Scott being Scott and having finished the game much earlier than anticipated, set the release for around July, several months earlier, which meant when Halloween eventually rolled around, there was new content. The DLC added many variants of the animatronics, including one of my favourite models in the entire FNAF universe, Nightmare On, looking incredibly creepy and such a good design. And of course, the scariest animatronic of all time. I don't think I need to say anything else. But to answer the question, is Five Nights at Freddy's 4 still scary 10 years later? Yes, despite the popularity increase of Five Nights at Freddy's and the recent dumbing down, FNAF 4 still holds the trophy as one of the scariest indie games I've ever played, and I've had such a blast replaying it in 2025. I suggest you do too. Thank you very much for making it all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.